Tonight, we have team coverage across our county as an atmospheric river hits San Diego. Good evening, and thanks so much for joining us on this Friday. I'm Marcella Lee. Our chief meteorologist, Carlene Chavis, is tracking the storm system here in our studio. And our reporters, Brian White and Alex Cheney, are live from across the county to show us the current state of the storm. But we begin tonight with Carlene for a look at what's happening out there right now. Carlene?
That's right, Marcella. We are talking about that wet weather. It's already starting to roll in. You're seeing it for portions of North County. Now, it's not really heavy right now, but we're expecting that heavier stuff as we go into the weekend forecast. So let's go ahead and take a look at that radar, because we are looking at some more light to moderate rainfall at this moment, and we are going to continue to see that intensify as we go into later on. So you are seeing that start to move in right along the coastline right there, seeing it with more moderate pockets for our ocean sides, trying to make its way on shore. And so we are looking at that radar that is starting to become more active as this area of low pressure gets closer towards us, tapping into that atmospheric river that we've been talking about. So as we go into this weekend, we are still expecting the heaviest rainfall on Saturday throughout much of the day on Saturday. And so a flood watch goes into effect, and that's going to be about 4 a.m. for tomorrow morning, lasting all the way through about 10 p.m. through tomorrow night. Now, we're also talking about the fact that we're looking at more moderate to heavy rainfall. So that is going to be a major issue, especially when it comes to flood concerns. So breaking down the timing just a little bit more, you have that heavy rainfall starting at 4 a.m. west of the mountains. You're also looking at that continuing all the way across the county up to about 6 p.m. for the mountains and the desert starting in the morning hours. And as the county braces for the impacts of this storm on Saturday, we're also tracking a spot in North County that is known to flood. Our Brian White is live right there along Highway 78, but a runoff from a nearby creek has caused some major problems before. Brian?
Yeah, we're seeing some rain right now here in North County. It's been light most of the day, but it's picked up here about over the past hour or so. So we do have some wet roads here on the 78 at El Camino Real. You can see the evening commute is picking up here. There is no flooding yet, but we know things can change fast here when the rain begins to intensify. This section of freeway has been seen repeated flooding over the years when Buena Vista Creek rises during strong storms. You can see in this foul video here how severe it's gotten, including in 2023 when a collapsed culvert funneled water straight across the roadway, leaving parts of this freeway completely submerged and prompting extensive repairs here. With more widespread rain expected later tonight, CHP is urging drivers to take it slow and stay alert on the roads, whether it's high water or just slick pavement. Here's what one driver told me earlier.
I'm not really worried about my driving skills, more worried about the people around me. So I think, if we just kind of don't speed and leave early, then it's not too bad, people just have to use common sense and give each other a little space to brake and whatnot.
So for now, wet conditions here on this 78. Traffic is moving without issues. There is no flooding yet. Now, for more on the weather impacts from this storm around the county, I'm going to send things over to CBS 8's Alex Cheney.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. You're up in North County. I'm down here near San Diego. I'm in the Mission Beach area. You're getting some rain over there. We are not over here. It has been a little bit drizzly at times, but for right now, things are looking dry. However, the beach, lots of people out there still enjoying the beach today. I caught up with a few people who said, doesn't matter, even though it's kind of a cloudy, rainy day today, we're still going to make our way over to the beach. We also saw some more fun today. Take a look.
Hot chocolate? Thank you. You're welcome.
That's right, the Susan G. Komen Walk made its way through La Jolla today, still making that walk in spite of the rain. Of course, it's a 3-day event, and they know most of the rain is expected to come tomorrow. It was awesome to see everybody in their pink ponchos and rain gear. Women we spoke to said walking in the rain is nothing in comparison to breast cancer.
Compared to speaking to people who fought breast cancer, like really a little rain, like oh no, my feet are wet,
yeah. There's some ladies out here that are going through chemo. They're going through the radiation. Maybe they just found out. So it's okay. We can get blisters, we can get a little sweaty, we can get a little wet, but we're helping them. We're supporting them as a family.
Those ladies were awesome. It was so cool to talk to them. Also, driving around San Diego today, cloudy, wet. Some driving conditions weren't great today, a little bit slick out there on the road. So be sure to give yourself a little bit more time if you're going anywhere this evening, especially as we head into the late night, overnight hours. It's going to be really rainy outside. Still waiting on the bulk of the rain to arrive here in Mission Beach. But of course, we'll be updating you the rest of the evening. Back over to you, Marcella.
Thanks so much, Alex. Appreciate that.